In today's video, we are going to compare these two Lego model builds. I've built this one and my friend built this one. Alright, so this is the Armageddon QS4 and it's a really good thing with a lot of features and it's pretty dense as you can see. So let's start with the head here. These are the eyes, and then so this whole thing is based on animals. Actually, it's powered by animals, kind of. So in the head, there are these two fangs which generate snake venom, concentrated enough to destroy a machine. I mean, it only works on living things, but here it might work on it will work on non-living things. And then here there are two lasers. No, actually, this one is a laser, and this one launches some projectiles which can destroy things. And then this neck is movable. I mean, it's very movable and looks really cool. These two defense plates are there, and there's a ventilator over here, and even this strong defense thing is there, and it has a ventilator over here as well. And there's this mortar launcher which works like the one in the other machine as well, but then this launches the projectiles so high and they are powerful enough to just break the whole robot in half or whatever. And then it has this indexing chainmail here as well. One second, and then so that's it for the head. Okay, so this is the driver's panel as you can see, and here's the driver wearing a panther mask. I think his head is turned around, just a sec. And then this has a steering over here. He has to operate it from the side, which is not that ergonomic, but it's really good. And then here there's a screen which you can operate other stuff as well, and there's the gear, and there's a ventilator here as well, and then there's this revving thing which can increase the speed of the bot when it's running. That's it for the driver's panel. Below the driver's panel, there's this gun here, launches really powerful and concentrated projectiles which you can reload later on. It just goes straight over there, and then below that is this light over here. And then on the sides there are these cool looking claws. I think these are the highlight, and they move here and there, and even this thing. This is the grappling claw, and these two are used for destroying and other purposes. So this is the side, and in the side there are many cool features actually. So let's start with this thing here. This is the place where the operator sits. There are two operators actually, one for the weapons and one for the safety of the bot. So this guy is for the safety of the bot, and this guy over here is for the weapons. I'll just show them up closer. As you can see there.
One guy there and other
guy is over here, this white.
Can't see.
So this thing is, there's a cactus over here actually, so if anyone tries to climb on by the side, they'll get poked by this. And even better than that, there are these guns. And then above this thing, there's this satellite, or more like an antenna, which brings waves and all that, whatever. And then here are the guns. These two launch projectiles that are really powerful and destroy anything in the side. And this thing is like a kunai that just strikes forward. It pops out of there and stabs anyone who tries to climb by the side. And then here there's another gun, and here there are attaching places. And otherwise here there's a person. He's just, I'll get to that person later on. And then above this thing you can see this pergola over here, and then below that there's the panther and the person who's controlling that. This person and the panther over there. And then there's this chain to also control the other animals aboard. And then here there are other guns. These guns are so sharp. I mean, they are accurate and sharp, and they are really powerful. And here there's a ventilator fan, or more like a normal fan. And then otherwise there's not much on this side, but then as you can see, there are a lot of details on this thing. So and then above that there's this legendary statue. I mean, just a second, I knocked this thing out. I'll just place it back. And this legendary statue is really powerful. It can launch a laser from here. Okay, so this legendary thing, I mean, it's more like a statue or thing's head, whatever. It can launch a really, really powerful laser, and anything which is in its way will be stopped. It can even pierce through radioactive shields within a limited amount of time, and then they won't last for long either. And then it also has these things which are movable, and then it has these cool looking eyes and all that, whatever. And here there is a vantage point where the people inside can shoot from. And then now this is the back of the machine, and then the back is also really cool, believe me. Here there are two normal guns that shoot really fast, and then here there are projectile launching stuff, and those projectiles are really strong. And then this tail is movable slightly, and there's the shield also which can protect. 1 second, so attach this properly, yeah. And then otherwise the tail is done. Okay, so here there's this electricity controlling point, like transformer or whatever, and then that just controls the electricity stuff of all the things in this machine. And then behind that there's this ventilator, more like a AC ventilator, which controls the air conditioning of this whole thing. And then here there's a metal detector just arranged, and then here there's a storage part, this brown thing.
Yeah.
This thing, that's a storage part. And then the coolest part is it has, so here's a really cool looking drone. Actually, this drone is really powerful. It's an AI powered drone, and the person can control it from here. It goes at a really high speed. It can destroy anything. Like the other machines, that flying thing that he told, that's detachable. This thing is immediately launched, and then it can destroy anything from a remote place. So this drone has this cool feature here. This launches a you can see a chain type of thingy that just goes and catches on to another projectile, or not a projectile exactly, a flying object, and pulls it to this, while this rams into it and destroys it. And then here are those two guns, and here's a projectile launcher that's really powerful. And then here are the ventilators and the other details, the propellers, and then lights over here. Otherwise this jet is really cool. And then under the jet over here, so you can see that this projectile launcher, there's one more, and then a stand for the jet. So this also acts as a shield. If this jet is not there, this can protect this AC ventilator area and the other areas over here, and it's a really powerful shield. Nothing, even this thing's laser might not be able to penetrate through it. It's that powerful. And so let me just place this back there. And otherwise the back is done. Back in the tail there's this laser launcher thing that functions as both light and a laser, and then it shoots lasers obviously. And